ways to remain sharp as we age, and a new book has pinpointed 10 principles to help us do just that. Developmental molecular biologist Dr. John Medina shares his research in Brain Rules for Aging Well, 10 principles for staying vital, happy, and sharp. Dr. Medina joins me now. Thanks for being here. Excuse me.
That comes tripping right off your tongue, developmental molecular
biologist.
Nicely done.
It's something I know nothing about, but here you are, the expert. So you've written some other books about brain health, and brain science is teaching us all these new things, correct?
Yes.
We're finding out things all the time.
And finding out how much we don't know.
And how much we don't know. But we also find out that there are things we can do to help ourselves.
That's right.
And so aging doesn't have to mean you're already 80. We're all aging, right? Nobody's going backwards. So let's talk about some of the things that you have pinpointed. Being a friend and letting others be a friend to you. Why is this important for brain health?
Yes, we call it social integration. The more friends you have, and the more friends you make, and the more family you have, and the more likely you are to or willing to reconcile if there's any differences or to have lots of friends, you can show a change, a 70% decrease in the rate of cognitive decline if you're friendly.
Really?
You can actually show that your memory loss, which is normally going down when you get older, you can cut that loss rate in half if you have lots of friends. The most interesting thing about that list is that most of the recommendations in it are extremely counterintuitive. And the big reason why is that your brain actually peaks at 30. Margaret, and then starts a long, slow slog into oblivion.
Yeah.
So anything that you can do, even around age 30, to start aiding and abetting, will actually make your brain better. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
One counterintuitive thing that will actually improve something we call episodic memory, which is the memory for episodes. You might remember Gilligan's Island, yeah? It's got a timestamp on it, it's got characters and they interact. One way to improve that, because there's going to be a loss when you get older, is to regularly get into arguments with people you don't agree with. No kidding.
Wow, that's actually good for you.
Pop yourself out of the bubble.
Well, doesn't that screw up how many friends I have?
Well, the key, it's called productive engagement. This is Denise Park's great work to show that you can change episodic memory, which is actually declining, if you regularly get into arguments. They have to be friendly. It's not like this trolling stuff that I know you face every day and all the stuff where people are shouting, but there's actual integration of where you're listening to the other side. So if you're from Seattle and you think Rush Limbaugh is the epitome of all things bad, you need to listen to him. If you think that Rush Limbaugh is the best thing that's ever happened to American media, you need to regularly listen to Rachel Maddow and start engaging with people that don't agree with you. And Denise was able to show very clearly, if you do that, you can arrest and even improve. In fact, you can get a 600% improvement in episodic memory just by being with people that regularly tick you off.
I'm going to start like a friendly argument club where you get kicked out if you're mean, but we can discuss. That would be, probably wouldn't have very many people in it after a while. Okay, so some other things. I'm just going to go through these, some of the things that really intrigue me. Okay, it's never too late to learn or to teach, but I mean, lots of people conceive of themselves as teachers, but not everybody conceives of themselves as students. Why is that important?
Well, you need to be learning, but you need to be learning particular things. For example, when you get to be about 65, you should take up a new musical instrument, particularly one you don't know. Do you play a musical instrument?
Yeah, well, I play piano.
Okay, then you really need to, you can ramp up, you can learn clarinet, and you can learn music theory with it. The more you improve that and do more music, the higher your what are called executive function scores become. Executive function is something you want. Executive function is all about what we call cognitive control, which is the ability to take a look at a whole disparate series of variables and put them into a heuristic just to detail. People with executive function are often really good at math. The other thing is that executive function is good for impulse control. So when you want to punch the Rush Limbaughs or the Rachel Maddows of the world in the nose, you don't, because you have good executive function.
You go play the ukulele instead.
And you can improve that, Eddie Vedder.
That's really awesome. Thank you, Dr. Medina. We'll discuss and sign copies of Brain Rules for Aging Well tonight at 7 at Third Place Books in Seward Park. Please visit our website for more information, but you're going to love this book. Back after this. Thank you so much.